Mademoiselle, Jay here. Welcome to Our Creed, the channel of conscious personal evolution. And in this video, I'm going to share with you 3 breathing techniques that will help you alleviate stress, stay calm under pressure, and fall asleep more easily. And one of these techniques is actually used by the Special Forces. This video is going to be interactive, so stay tuned. Let's do the exercises together for the best effect. And if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, this is your chance to do it now. The first technique I'm going to show you is the pursed lips technique. So it's brilliant if you are in a situation where you have to calm down really quickly. Say someone said something to you or did something that caused an outburst of anger, or you are going to deliver a speech, say to a larger audience or even a smaller audience, and you feel nervous. So if you don't want those feelings to overwhelm you, such as anger or anxiety, you can use this technique very successfully, and it works really fast as well. So for this technique, think of something that makes you feel genuinely stressed, annoyed, or angry, and give it a rating from 1 to 10. Alright, ready? So you have to actually feel that emotion as you're thinking about that event or thing or person. So the technique itself is really simple. All you need to do, you breathe in through your nose and you breathe out through your mouth, except you keep your lips stiff. So not just the upper lip, but the lower lip as well. And you leave just a crack between them, just like this. And what you need to do, you need to make sure that your exhale is even throughout. So if you were to make a sound, that sound would come out with no breaks, no slowdowns or speed ups, and it would be just a uniform plain sound throughout. So like oh, right up until you exhale. So think again about that event or situation that makes you angry or anxious, say talking in front of people or being upset about something. Feel that emotion rising in you, and remember that score that you gave it at the beginning, and hopefully that score is close to 10. So 9 or 10 is the optimal one. If it's not as high, think of something else that is really urgent and really high on your emotional list. And when you're ready, let's do this together for 5 breaths. So breathe in through your nose and breathe out. Right. So now think of that event or situation again and give it another score. Notice whether the score has changed from before. If you did everything right, then it went down, sometimes quite significantly. And if 5 breaths was not enough for you, simply do it for longer. Now, the technique number 2 is called the box breathing, and it's used by the special forces such as the Navy SEALs because it trains your mind to stay calm under pressure, composed, and in control. And you can practice it when you are in the heat of, let's say, an argument or a battle, but it's a bit harder. So the best way of utilizing this technique is to actually train it in the morning after you wake up. And it also prepares your mind for meditation really nicely. So I would say these are the best uses for this technique. It's like working out before you actually need your strength. So unlike the previous technique, the first one I shared, that was immediate and it's like an emergency tool that you can use. This technique is best used beforehand, so it trains your mind and prepares it to stay calm when you really need it. Now, box breathing is also very simple. So you breathe in to the count of 4 or 5, depends on the capacity of your lungs. You hold your breath to the count of 4. Then you exhale to the count of 4, and you hold your breath once again to the count of 4. So if you imagine drawing a square, it will be 4, 4, 4, 4. Now for the next 2 minutes, I would like to invite you to try this technique for yourself. You will see a counter on the screen to help you move through it. All right, welcome back. How do you feel? Do tell me in the comments below. I would love to hear how this worked for you. So this was the technique number 2. And obviously, remember to subscribe to my channel for more techniques like this. Now, the last technique I would like to share with you in this video is a brilliant sleep aid. So if you're too stressed or sometimes even too tired to fall asleep quickly, this works like magic. By the way, you may also want to use the full body relaxation technique that I explained in my other video. So here's what you do. When lying in bed, relax your body completely, and now imagine that you are breathing through just your right nostril. And yes, obviously you breathe with both, but visualize the air going in and out just through the right nostril. But at the same time, imagine your entire right part of the body breathing together. So you breathe in, you suck the air in through the entire right part of your body and your right nostril, and breathe out in the same way. And do it for 10 breaths. Then after that, switch to the left side. And now the entire left side of your body is breathing through your left nostril and through the skin, and then breathe this out the same way for 10 breaths. Now when that's done, alternate the sides and the nostrils. So breathe in through your right, breathe out through your left. Next, breathe in through your left, breathe out through your right. And so you keep going like that, switching sides back and forth. Now, when that's done, for 10 breaths, combine both nostrils and both sides of the body. So now you're breathing normally through both of your nostrils, and breathe out the same way, and your entire body is breathing. And if you're doing it right, chances are you're not going to get to this stage. You'll probably be already asleep. And if not, simply repeat the technique from the beginning. And you will be asleep in just a few minutes, depending on your state. So this is very helpful before a stressful day or an important day when you have to be at your best, but you can't fall asleep because you're too nervous. So calm yourself down using the full body relaxation and this alternate nostril breathing technique. Do let me know how it worked for you. I would love to hear your experiences. I hope you found this video useful. For more tutorials and free video classes, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell so YouTube knows that you mean it, and let's stay in touch. See you in the next videos. This was Jay from Aria. Thank you for watching and see you next time.